Good morning, everybody. It's 6:25, and I'm currently waiting on my dad to come pick me up. We're gonna go get the strip tow rig moved this morning, right at daybreak, to beat traffic and some construction going on the road. So stick around; it's gonna be a fun day. So here's a quick lesson on soil variations. The last field I was in that I did some recording in, it was a very heavy clay, and I was just having the hardest time ripping in it. I was literally doing about 4 miles an hour, but you can see in this field, I'm trucking right on along. And I mean, it's doing a fantastic job. This is more of a lighter soil. But yeah. Alright, so I was talking about the different soil types. So check this out. This is Climate Field View. And we can go in. We use this on all our fields to record all our data and everything. I mean, you got the GPS right here. It's tied in like when we're planting. It's got like a hockey puck that hooks into there. But I mean, I'm not planting. I'm running the strip tow rig, but the planter tractor has a hockey puck in it. But anyways, this tells you different soil types. So where I'm working right now, I'm working back here in the back. It is a, let's see, the majority of this farm is a, oh, here we go. The majority of this field I'm working in is a Schlegel fine sandy loam. I'm trying to get it to focus. And then then you got 2 acres of a Pewick silt loam, and then 6 acres of the Kinston loam, and 7/10 of an acre of Emporia fine sandy loam. So you go into this field that I just left not too long ago, and you go look at the soil type. The whole farm is in a Pewick silt loam, which, yeah, it's like a clay heavy soil. It was a pain in the rear end trying to rip it out. Yeah, because I'm penetrating the ground probably at about a good anywhere from 12 to 14 inches, maybe 16 at any time, and having 12 shanks in the ground at one time, we's doing some ripping. So basically, we have to rip our land because about maybe a foot down, I can't remember exactly how far it is down, but there's something called a hard pan, and it just goes, and it just, from water and everything, it just compacts that hard pan down there. So we have to go out there and rip so the roots can go down and they can go chase the moisture that's down there in the soil. We used to do a lot of, back when I was born in '98, prior to that, we did a lot of disking, and the way the disc blade is curved, what it does is it goes and it disturbs that top layer of the soil, and it's leaving a hard pan down there just about as hard as the blacktop you drive on every day. And plus with strip tilling, it is the I know a farmer told me one time when they first started doing it around here, they called it ugly farming. I mean, I like it. I think it's cool looking. So we've been strip tilling since the year 2000. My cousin and my dad bought a 6-row Kelly back in 2000, pulled it with the old 4250. Yeah, it was 42 is a beast, but it'll definitely, a ripper like that will show a tractor. But anyways, so we had a 6-row Kelly, and then I want to say like 2008, 2007ish, somewhere in there, we got an 8-row Kelly with a 8-row John Deere stacked fold planter on the back of it, had it tied together. Yes, do you save fuel doing that? Yes, but it's just a lot of time consuming. I mean, yeah, you're not having to make an extra trip across there, but the thing is with like a setup like this, I can sit there and I can blow across this field, get it knocked out. But as I was saying, so with them tied together, let's say you got rain coming, you're having to sit there and you're running a strip till rig and a planter back there. Well, with just a planter, which we do now, I can go out there, I can strip, and then let's say a bunch of rain's coming, we can go out there and we can just go boogie on across the field with the planter and get it knocked out. But we ran the 8-row setup for about maybe 10, 12 years. So in 2018, we merged with a couple older farmers, and we started running an 8-row strip till rig separated with a 12-row strip till rig. And we were like, wow, that's very efficient. But last year, we noticed the 8-row strip till rig. This was a different one. It's that was purchased in 2001. So think about how many acres that thing has been across. Yes, it's had maintenance done on it, but it was just worn out. So we went and got this beautiful 12-row unreversed strip till rig. Let me tell you, this thing is a beast. I love it. I've been nothing but a fan of it. It's been a great tool, a great asset on the farm, and it's a ripping beast. Let's see. Turning around, gotta sit here and watch, make sure all my stuff's looking good. Drop her on down. There we go. Yeah, see the back there, that's my, at the beginning of the field, before I get started, I like to go around and I throw my row marker down, and I go and I trace around the edge of the field so I have an idea of where I need to drop it in the ground and pick it back up. But I love this time of the year. You just sit here, crank the tunes. I wish y'all could listen to the tunes, but gotta love copyright issue. But just sitting out here, this is like my living room. I'm trying to keep it the best, clean the best I can, because I mean, I'm living out here. So I don't know if y'all could tell in the footage earlier, but there's one white room and a rusted room. See, what happened was, last year we had the, making sure that's going through. Yep, she did good. We had the rim back there. I didn't think about it. The lug nuts, they were not tight. Well, the wheels started doing a wobble, and it kind of messed the rim up some. So we just kind of tightened it down on the rim. Well, got done with about 100 some acres, and the next thing you know, let me turn around real quick, I'll be right back. Sorry, Wide Lord, you gotta sit there, you gotta watch that thing. She gets all swinging out and everything. This thing she's wide. But anyways, yeah, so we tightened the lug nuts down last year. We thought that would do good. We got through 100 acres, and I looked back there yesterday, the rim was busted. I'm like, great. So luckily we found of a nurse tank trailer. Threw that on there, and knock on wood, we trucking on along. Yep. Yeah, so last year when we got this rig, with the 8-row rig, I didn't have to have lift assist wheels on it. But this thing right here is freaking heavy. So it needs a little bit of help when it picks up. So anyways, we have to tie the lift and remote number 1 in together so it'll pick up at the same time. Well, I mean, I could just go like that and pick it up and then put it down. But what I use is called iTech down here. I go and when I put it down, I push it that way. I push it that way, and then when I pick it up, I pull it back this way. But yeah, go into iTech on the screen. I don't know if you, yeah, there we go. So basically, when the tractor can tell I drive 5 foot, it drops the lift. When I drive 7 foot, it kicks remote number 1 in and it drops it right down, and then vice versa for number 2. But yeah, so check this out. I'll show you real quick. Getting down here to the end. So I just kind of look. Here I come up on the end of the field. I pull back on it. Number 2 pops up. Boom. She pops right on up. Yeah, loving the other field. My average productivity, I think, which is right here. That's just giving you somewhat of an average on how you're doing. I want to say it was at like maybe 9 acres an hour. This one I'm doing, says I'm doing like 20 acres an hour. I mean, I've busted right through 8 acres, yeah, in like a matter of 30 minutes or so. Just trucking on along. It's just so much nicer when you can get in a little bit of a lighter. I mean, it's on the heavier side, but it's a lighter soil. It's a decent, pretty good soil. Well, guys, been out here rolling since 6:30 this morning. Well, I got moved at 6:30 this morning. Got to a field. Of course, in the 20 acres, I had a hard time getting moved and everything. Well, I didn't have a hard time getting moved. Excuse me. I had a hard time with that field over there being so tough, but yeah. I've been rolling out here. Got about 90 acres done today, so it's been a pretty good day. Sitting here listening to my dad and JV move coming down Route 10, so hope everything goes good with their move. Yep. 6:33, still rolling. I love a good, beautiful, hilly landscape. So pretty. Alright, y'all hold on tight. I'm gonna put y'all back up here for a little bit of sunset view. Change my battery out. About harvesting, planting season, working all day, and then you see a beautiful sunset. Old Glory and the beautiful sunset. I love it. Usually I don't see the sun rise, but I like seeing the sunset. Well, it's getting about that time. Ready for some magic to happen? And the lights are on. A little bit more visibility. I've had a pretty productive day, especially for the moving. I've made a big move first thing this morning. Man, y'all can't see me worth a crap. Let's see. Well, there's a little bit of light. But anyways, yeah, so this morning had a big move at 7 o'clock. Came to, it's probably took about 30 minutes to move. Got 20 acres done. Then made another 10-minute move to another field. So I've gotten right over, probably a hair over 100 acres done today, which is good, but I've done better. My personal best, I want to say I did like 175 in one day. That was a good day. Of course, that was no moving, no breakdowns, not a bunch of crap. Had my fuel all set up that day. I was boogieing. That's what I like to say, boogieing. All right, well, currently using the cab light. You can barely see me, but anyways, pulling the last streak of the night. Letting old AB curves do her thing. Yeah, so when I'm on these AB curves, I gotta make sure that that it stays on 0. Because sometimes you get around the woods and it wants to sit there and you can't pick up RTK signal that it doesn't want to drive itself, and then I have to go and use this thing. Do y'all know what this thing's called? I heard it's like a steering wheel. I heard it's like something like antique. Just kidding. But anyways, guys, y'all have a good one. Just remember to like and subscribe, and if you like these videos, there'll definitely be more coming out. So, well, again, thanks for watching. Y'all have a great night.